What's up, YouTube? Josh here, Blackout Window Tinting. We're gonna show you guys how to get this done hack style. The style that everybody tried when they were 15 years old with their first car, 16, whatever. We're gonna show you the right way to do it with the wrong tools. So the first thing we have, China marker. You're gonna need this. It doesn't have to be a China marker. Go get in your little brother's crayons, your little sister, maybe your own crayons, whatever. A crayon will work just fine. Sharpie too, it's just hard to see a black one.
Just don't eat it.
Don't eat the crayons. A couple razor blades. You probably only gonna need one, but I brought two because we're professionals. This guy right here, the old Batman squeegee. You can get this at every auto parts store. Some nice dollar store paper towels. Spray away. Gotta have the spray away.
It's the only thing that makes it professional.
It is the best thing in the world. We're gonna use some Johnson & Johnson head to toe wash and shampoo for babies. We're out here washing babies. The next thing we're gonna need, spray bottle. Warm water. Make sure it's warm. It's gonna make the job way easier, way better. So let me kind of get this hackery kind of set out, and we're gonna show you guys how to do it.
Yeah. Johnson & Johnson, if it's good enough for your baby, it's good enough for my car.
It's good enough for my car. All right, so here we go. Johnson & Johnson, washing babies. I've got that water to about there. I'm gonna fill it roughly to here-ish with some soap. So go ahead and just glug that bad boy in there. Right about to there-ish. I guess we're not going as far as I thought.
It ain't rocket science.
It ain't rocket science. Just go ahead and leave the lid off of that, because then it can spill and make a mess everywhere. That's how we do it around here. Go ahead and put this bad boy together, and we're gonna grab our squeegee. We're not wearing a tool belt today, boys. We're just going in the pockets. Grab our paper towels, grab a razor blade. Come on over here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and razor blade this window. So I'm starting at the top. Shake this up a little bit. Gotta have that good and shook up. Shake this bottle like Shakira would shake her hips. All right, good and soapy, good and wet. Go ahead and unwrap your razor blade there. Just like there. And we're gonna scrape it. Now I'm kind of working this 45-degree angle. Don't go straight at it. We don't want to cut this window up. I'm gonna show you guys how to get this done. Looks really good, really professional, with just no tools at all. This is all stuff that you'll be able to find locally no matter where you live. If there's an auto parts store, you're gonna be able to find the stuff. That being said, this is the hardest way you could possibly do it. Best thing to do is just hit us up on the old website there, and we'll send you a pre-cut kit and some good tools so you don't have to be tomfoolery with all this. So we got her all scraped now. We're gonna go ahead and scrub it. And usually we would use a white Scotch-Brite pad, but we're going hack style today. So let's get her good and wet here. Good and wet. So I'm gonna grab a single paper towel, the old dollar store brand, water up real small like that there. Just like that.
That ain't that good bounty shit.
That ain't that good bounty stuff there. And I'm just gonna scrub this bad boy down just like that. Look at that. Just really doing stuff here. You know, throw some lint in there, you know. Whatever, right? We're doing this hack style. No, that isn't right. What we're gonna do is after I get done scrubbing it down, is I'm gonna use a lot of water and just wash it down. Wash it out of there. So that whole window's scrubbed. Now I'm just gonna, and I'm staying away from the door seal there. I'm just trying to work the window itself. So good and wet. See that? Top's good and wet. And it's gonna wash its way down.
So you started from top.
Batman squeegee. We're gonna Batman squeegee that bad boy just like that there. We're working water down. Ooh, this is not fun. This is not a nice squeegee, boys. This is. You might do better with a credit card. Not really. That's jokes. This one's got a rubber tip on it. So yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the sharp end of this bad boy, Just jam it right down there in the seal. Just do the right thing and wash all that dirt right down into that door seal. So that's good and handled now. We're just gonna let that stay wet. So then we're gonna move to the outside. We need our trusty razor blade. Might actually go ahead and roll that down a little bit further. We got vent visors on this old rig. So get her good and wet, just like that. Sprayer right there. Batman in your pocket. Oh, well. Razor blade in your mouth. We're just going to go ahead and layer on there. Layer on nice and thick. Tray's in the way over here, otherwise this would be a lot easier.
Oh, ashtray.
Ashtray out here. And just go ahead and overcut this. You just want her good and long. A little bit of waste at this point. Wasting 4 inches, way better than wasting 30 inches of it. Be careful not to cut the underside of that roll.
Don't cut the paint either.
Don't cut the paint. Don't cut the paint. That'll hold it there. So now just take your film here and just try to work as many factory edges as you can. So I just line that up good right there, and that's gonna be good. So then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut the top now. So as I'm cutting the top, I like to kind of start in the middle a little bit. And I'm just gonna follow the door. Just like that. So I'm just gonna follow this window line. I'm gonna just kind of push her up, hold it against that glass.
Sharper the blade, the better the cut.
Yeah, we got the old dollar stores out here today, just showing you guys how to do her.
I thought you picked that one up off the ground.
I got this one off the ground, off the Titanic here. So, oh, she is sharp, boys. You gotta watch yourselves here. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that. All the, oh, yeah, don't worry about that, and then we'll rip that bad boy off.
If you ever have a mistake where you cut wrong on the thing, if you give yourself enough overlay down on here, you can just move the tint up the glass a little bit and cut it again. No big deal.
No big deal. This is all about having fun anyways. So I'm just gonna kind of work the arch of the window right here. And then when you're tearing tint, don't tear towards it, tear away from it. And you can always cheat it by just giving it a little slice right there. Bam, tore. Get the old China marker here, razor blade in the mouth as usual, and we're just gonna mark that seal the whole way, as far down as you can. Don't crease the tint. That side's already good because we lined it up. So then what I'm gonna do, pop this door open a little. I'm gonna pull it back away slightly. Just so we don't tuck it up into that seal, I'm gonna hold it on the window. That's as far up as she goes, right there. So now what I'm gonna do, we got plenty of extra here. I'm gonna mark that bottom. Finish marking that bad boy down. Now, as we can see, we're just about ready to cut, but I like to look inside of here, inside the door here, and see where that seal is. So I marked the window right there. You can see the line through there. And you can see that seal is roughly 1/4 inch down, maybe a little bit further, 1/2 inch down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut on that red line. I'm gonna give myself about an extra 1/4 inch here and an extra 1/4 inch here, just so that I can, and when I say 1/4 inch, I mean 1/4 inch from the inner edge. I'm gonna cut about there, so about a 1/16 past the outside of this red line, and I'm gonna go to about here on the bottom.
So you're not actually gonna cut the red line.
I am not
use the
cutting the
line
red
as a
line.
guide, but you're actually gonna cut a little bit wider, so you have no daylight showing through.
Exactly, and I know what you guys are saying. How are we gonna cut this? Well, I'll show you right now. Peel it off. Don't crease it now. Don't crease it. Spray that window down again. Hang that off the old belt loop. Turn her sideways. Make sure the truck's good and dirty too. That's the way we like to do her. Good and dirty. And I'm gonna come in here And you can see I kind of got that arc. And I'm just gonna work her on out. I'm pushing to cut this, but I'm not pushing hard. I do not want to cut this window. This is a stainless blade. We make a lot of jokes about it being from the dollar store, but it is not, in fact. So there's a little wave right here. So I'm just gonna come back in, start in the center of it. If you try to start on the edge, it'll just bunch up on you.
And I've actually personally cut glass before, so we know what we're talking about when we talk about cutting glass.
Cutting glass.
Not a whole bunch of pressure. You're not trying to cut through shit. You're just trying to get the cut.
So right here we got a little wave in this line. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and fix that up just a little. Fade all that out, just like so. And this is a chance you're gonna be able to clean up all your cuts. So I like to just look at the edge, and right there, there's a cut that I don't like. All this right here. So what I'm gonna do is it kind of starts here, and I'm not cutting a bunch off, just gonna cut a little. Just to kind of clean that up, just a little bit. Because this is hack style, but we still want it right. Anybody that's taken it upon themselves to tint their own windows wants it right. So make sure that when you're done cutting here, you just round those edges off. Everywhere where there's a corner, just round it. Just round those corners. Because if you don't, it's just gonna be a mess.
What happens if you don't round those edges is it'll catch in the seal and it ends up just pilling up a lot easier. So the rounded edge just doesn't catch the seal very well.
So now we'll just go ahead and peel her off, and you can use your fingernails or what have you. I like using my mouth. Show them what that mouth do. No, yeah, perfect. Slower, faster though. You gotta go fast, but slow, easy, easy. I like to just hold it right on the side of the dirty old truck here. We'll see how this works out, huh? Hack style, go ahead and throw that backing right on the ground so that you're sure to slip on it and hurt yourself. Go ahead and wet down that inside real good. Remember, our window's up, so we're gonna have to pull that off the outside and roll her down slightly. That'll do there. Get your hands good and wet. Hands good and wet. Top loading again, like usual.
If you ask his old lady, prefers the top.
Top for sure.
I'm more of a power bottom.
Power bottom. That's usually what they say.
I'm just lazy.
Get your Batman out. Give her just a little spritzy poo so she slicks real nice. Work her right across the center there. Work her down, just get her just perfect in there. That's how you want to do her. Just like that. Go ahead and just work her on through. Make sure you just put this old Batman squeegee to use here. I'm gonna, same as last time, I'm gonna dry the edge, only this time I gotta use a paper towel on just the other side of the old Batman squeegee here. So, paper towel wrapped over the top. Roll her up slightly. Keep that thing. Pull her up. Get her good and spritzed once again. Start there. Buckle it. Start there. Get her pushed down into the seal real nice. Get your Batman into the seal. Pull it back. Oop, oh, we got problems now.
Too soon.
Too soon. Flash to Fast and Furious. Too soon, Junior.
Monica.
Monica! No, but really, street's closed, pizza boy. Find another way home. Got her all tucked in there. Real nice, real nice. Another little spritz on the outside, around the inside there, and just having to work this flexi outfit with two hands. It's a good time. It's a good time. Just work around out of there, just real nice and easy like that. Work the top, work the back. Batman. Once more again. This time I'm pushing the squeegee. Really flexy. I forgot how terrible these squeegees are. Get her all laid down nice there. We're all wipe down with your paper towels. Get that door panel good. Get your outside.
Not bad.
Not too shabby. Go ahead and that's how to do it the right way with all the wrong tools. Follow us on YouTube for more financial advice, more window tinting advice. Like and subscribe, comment below. If you want our pre-cuts so you don't have to mess around with this tomfoolery, hit us up on our Facebook or on our website. That is blackoutwy.com.